Hello everyone and welcome to the weekend edition of Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today, the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com. And boy, what a Thanksgiving week we had here at InsiderFinancial.com. In our weekend video last week, we said that we had a special NASDAQ penny stock alert for subscribers before the opening bell on Monday. That stock was NMTC. It opened at $1, ran all the way to $182 on Wednesday for potential gains of 82%. Some subscribers were able to buy in the pre-market around 85 cents for even more gains. We have another NASDAQ special penny stock alert for subscribers before the opening bell on Monday. Click that link in the description to get our full report, or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-up boxes on insiderfinancial.com. Sign up with your email first, and then you can sign up with your mobile. Mobile is the fastest way to get our alerts, and it works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, be 1 plus area code and number. Never begin the format with 0. It will not work. And when you get the welcome email, you can also includes a download link to the free Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging services are all free services from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service whatsoever. No Telegram groups or WhatsApp groups. Any on Telegram, they are fake. We do not run any Telegram groups. But NMTC was not the only winner we had last week. A blast from the past, one of our past alerts, COSM, which based around under 10 cents. We just had an absolute explosion last week. And in the article I'll get to here that I talked about on DBGI, there is a thing called the threshold security list. And this informs brokers to clear their books in 13 days. And COSM was on that list along with DBGI. So we think this is what contributed to the major move in COSM. It was almost a 10x this week. If you look here, though, at the shorter term chart, 15 minutes, on COSM, guys, learn to use RSI. A lot of people traded COSM really bad last week, and it caught a lot of people off guard. But again, you had this huge gap. It closed at 33 cents, opened at 45 cents, and this sent the short scrambling, and we got that move over 65 cents. But here, the RSI was over 90. Whenever an RSI gets over 90 particular, but I watch at 80, that is an overbought signal, and that is when you need to start taking money off the table. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Forget this diamond hands, paper hands bullshit. Focus on making money. Get in, get out, make that money. A win is a win. And that's what you have to do in this market. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. My videos are only for educational and entertainment purposes only. Just trying to educate you and help you as much as possible. But this is something that you need to learn. Basic charting. RSI volume is going to really help your trading a lot and make you a much more profitable trader. But on Wednesday, I put this out here on DBGI, Digital Brands Group, the next major short squeeze play. And I've been covering DBGI for a while, and I've been saying, I had this one on my radar screen, and I said, you want to wait for the selling to end, and you want to look for that first green day. And we got that on Tuesday. The stock opened at 345, dipped down to 340, ran to 450, closed at 428. And I said that was the signal, and that's when I put together the article on Digital Brands Incorporated. I will include a link in the description, or you can just go to insiderfinancial.com. It is right there on the homepage. But this is a very compelling situation. This is we see DBGI as possibly one of the most undervalued NASDAQ plays. It's been beaten and battered by a reverse stock split and an avalanche of naked short selling. Guys, if you look at DBGI, it has just a $3.28 million market cap. The float, there's only 500,000 shares in the float. But if you look at the volume, I mean, it traded 3.9 million on Friday, which was only a half day. So there is just a ton of naked shorting happening in this. And, this article, if you really want to educate yourself, I highly recommend reading this article. There's a lot to cover here, but what we're looking here next week is the company is required to finalize the Sundry acquisition by November 30th. So that is Tuesday. If there is no effective registration by that date, the company could lose the acquisition, but worse, the shorts would lose their ability to exit by covering with the shares in the offering. If there's the thing that happened on the conference call, and there is the threat of going private, which we see as the nuclear option. The CEO of DBGI, Hill Davis, indicated that if the stock price didn't cooperate, the company would very much consider an offer to go private. He indicated that private company multiples were alive and well and fetching a multiple of 1.5 times sales on the low end. The company is trading at a sub-fraction of the real value that the CEO places on the company. He mentioned that his suitors were asking, why stay public if you can't raise money or do acquisitions? He basically said the company's worth $45 million right now, or $83.33 a share. If the stock continues to stay at depressed levels, he said that he would entertain offers to go private because to continue his acquisition of new brands. And the best example of a go private strategy is what's happening with Metamaterials, MMAT, the parent of MMTLP, a company that just had its S1 go effective, which enables it to pursue its delisting or privatization. And we've been all over MMTLP since $2 a share. It ran to $12. Pulled back here, got a little overbought, just some profit taking. Certainly shall be an interesting week here. But as I said in my article, DBGI could be the next MMTLP. And the conference call that many may have missed was the warning shot across the bow to the shorts. If the shorts mess up this acquisition on Tuesday and don't cover soon, it could be lights out for the shorts. And, I talk about here the fundamental story. It's really quite compelling. Again, 540,000 shares in the float, existing outstanding, 500,000 shares in the float. It's just, if you look the math, it's just an extremely undervalued situation on the NASDAQ. So if you haven't already checked out that article on DBGI, I highly recommend. Subscribers got it on Wednesday. The stock on Wednesday alone it opened at 401s, opened at 4. On Friday hit 646. So subscribers are already up 50% on DBGI. And again, this is why I say we've just been knocking the cover off the ball here at insiderfinancial.com. A couple over the winners last week. Talked about over on the OTC, MKGP. This one here just been an absolute terror this week. So again, closing at the high of the week. So again, if you're an MKGP, congrats to all subscribers that banked in MKGP. Also, GDVM closed at the high of the week. Been talking about this one since the double zeros. It's just been an incredible chart. This is what happens on the OTC when you get a CEO that takes control, turns off the printing press, starts rolling back shares, starts reducing the float, and you can really get this incredible squeeze. Waiting for PR Catalyst, getting ready. The current CEO, he's also the CEO of VMOS, which is a company that we've had on our radar for a long time. It's a private company. It was due to merge last year with JPEX. That fell through, and I think the CEO, what he decided to do was get control of his own shell and do his own reverse merger, which is the smart play. So GDVM, I think this one could be one of the big reverse merger plays, winners of 2022, 2023, just like TSMP was the big runner from 2020 and 2021 before it merged with HMBL. But over on the NASDAQ, some three names I'm watching. DWAC, I've been talking about this one, guys. I said $30, major resistance. We get above $30. This thing is really going to run. This is another one that is on the threshold security list. Just got the news last week that the shareholders voted to extend the deadline to close the acquisition with Trump's Truth Social. They have until next September, so that gives them plenty of time. And there was the concern was that because there were so many small shareholders in DWAC that they weren't going to get the votes they needed to extend for the extension, and they did get it. So again, it was the extension amendment was approved by a vote of approximately 98% of the shares of common stock voted, which represented approximately 66% of the outstanding shares of common stock. As I've been saying on this channel, I said, guys, if you are in DWAC, you had to vote, because with that extension, it gives them time to close that acquisition. If they did not have that extension, you were all getting $10 a share. So they were just going to close the SPAC. Everyone was going to be redeemed at $10 a share, and you would all lose money. So again, I'm happy everyone voted. Trump has not, he's been restored to Twitter. But again, what does that do for him? He makes his money with Truth Social, so he will be staying on Truth Social, which is the smart move. He is now a presidential candidate. So if anyone wants the latest information or thoughts from possibly the next president of the United States, they have to be following him on Truth Social. So again, smart move by him, and certainly DWAC. Watch that $30. If we get that, the threshold security list could really force a lot of brokers to cover the shorts, force buy-ins, and this thing can really get moving. So start paying attention to DWAC above $30. Next up is two new names I'm watching this week. First is HLBZ. This one here is just 23 cents, trading with a market cap of 19 million. The CEO has been out with a lot of tweets. I highly recommend you go and check him out. He is at Palella, Salvatore Palella. He's been all over Twitter, and he's building a real big following here. A lot of people like what he's saying. And he says here, next week, I will have the CEO of Wheels Labs write a note to explain to retail investors our partnership on the long rent business at Uber Eats and Google. Don't forget, we are building the best micro-mobility company in the world. And for those of you that are not familiar with HLBZ, the company was launched in 2015, headquartered in New York City. The company offers a diverse fleet of vehicles, including e-scooters, e-bicycle, e-mopeds, all on one convenient, user-friendly platform with over 65 licenses in cities around the world. The merger with Wheels, this is a leading player in California, adds a unique sit-down scooter along with long-term rental subscription for individuals, businesses, and universities. HLBZ uses a customized proprietary fleet management technology, AI, and environmental mapping to optimize operations. They're doing some focused on profitability. The company put out this last week. The company is to reduce staff by 15%, look for media business partner, and return focus to mobility. The other news was they completed the acquisition of Wheels. So again, this company here is making a lot of moves. Extremely cheap play down here. It's got a 52-week range of 15 cents to $9.49. So extremely beaten down situation here. Got a nice rounding bottom. It won't take much to get this stock running again. So HLBZ, one to have on your radar screen for this week. Another one that I'm watching is GOEV. This is Canoe Inc. GOEV on the NASDAQ has a $369 million market cap. But what's caught my interest here is the CEO, Executive Chairman and CEO Tony Aguila. He bought 4.5 million shares at $1.11. He did $5 million buy here. He now has 55 million shares total. He owns 19% of the company. There were concerns that this company could be going bankrupt. Why would the CEO be putting his own money into the buying stock in the open market like this if he was afraid the company was going to go bankrupt? Don't think he's that stupid. Certainly one here to pay attention to. Look at this 52-week range. It's 102 to 1335. It's coming off the 52-week lows. I think a lot of people missed this news on Friday, so I'm expecting GOEV to be a name to watch this week. Look at this RSI, only 36, so there's a lot of room for this one to bounce. So certainly expecting big things in GOEV this week. But again, I have a NASDAQ penny stock. This one is just coming off 52-week lows. Great chart setup, primed for a breakout. We'll be releasing all the details in the pre-market before the bell on Monday. So click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. This weekend, I'm also looking at screens. Going to try and find you guys a low float OTC this week. Again, right now we're hot, so again, we want to keep the momentum going. Again, past performance is not indicative of future performance, but we got a hot hand right now, and it's time to take advantage of it. So with that being said, wishing everyone good luck this week. Hope everyone had a wonderful and safe Thanksgiving. And I'll be coming live to you Monday after the bell. Subscribers, check your inbox on Monday morning. And again, if you want to be able to trade pre-market, click in the description, the Webull link. You can sign up and get up to 12 free stocks from Webull using our referral link. With that being said, again, great week last week. Congrats to all subscribers, and let's hope for another great week this week. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.